let's take a look at my completed book. Doesn't it look fun? I love when things stick out from the top. I love leaving raw edges of things. And the bottom, it's kind of stringy in the bottom, and I love that. From the side, it looks interesting too. And even from the back, even though I didn't paint any of this, it looks interesting. I thought about painting the inside, the outside, but then I figured, leave it as is. So, my cover, there's plastic, there's fabric, there's tissue paper on there, a little bit of everything. Just tissue paper on the back, and I like that the window is looking at something blue and green as opposed to the red and orange that's out here. And then my first piece, which was all rectangles, if I remember correctly. Stripes. I think this is one of my favorites here. Very simple. A little more complicated. I'm not so happy with this big yellow X here. Oh, this came off a little bit. I'm going to need to add a little bit of glue there. The big X here is just, it would have made enough sense without it. I didn't need a big X. So maybe I'll go back and doodle over the X and make it less bold. We'll see. I am quite happy with this. This is a cut up card from the door to a hotel room I stayed in once, 2 cards actually, and I'm really happy with the abstract strong shapes that are here. This one is one of my favorites too. It's such an opposite to this piece, and I love all the different ripped edges on here. This is fun with packing tissue, packing styrofoam, I'm not sure what to call it, and plastic and dryer sheets. This was fun and very different. This is a pen that I found smashed on the street. This was fun. I'm not really too happy with the way it turned out, but it was a fun experiment and will require more experimenting. This was okay. Not too great, but a good experiment as well. And that's what this book is. It's just an experiment. This was fun. This piece here I think would have been much better. I believe it was a lake was the prompt. I think it would have been much better if I had stitched more, but then that would have taken a lot more time as well. This was River, I believe. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a simple composition. This I'm quite happy with. It's not so simple, and the many layers, and that's all the translucency and transparency of all the layers is what makes me happy here. This was Mountains. That was a little too basic. And this was Desert. Meh, not too thrilled with it. This was Clouds, and I'm quite happy with it. So simple. This was Dirt. It's okay. Could have been better. This is meh. This I like. This was Tranquility, I think, or was it Simplicity? I can't remember now. And I like it. Very simple. Good. I think this was Rhythm. Or maybe this one was Rhythm. I can't remember. But I'm pretty happy with both of these. I love all the crisscross and the straight lines and the various writings here. This was funny. Oh, the S came off of Crystal. Oh well, guess I'll have to go back in there and fix it. Yeah, I can peel it up. This I really enjoyed. This was a really fun, fast, abstract experiment. And this was a slow abstract experiment. I don't like it as much as I like this. This felt real, felt better. This, meh, I'm not happy with it at all. It's so boring. It's ornate, but it's boring. This is very simple, and that's what I love about it. Very, very simple. This is a little too simple. I could have gone much more interesting with it and used a few other colors, and it would have been much better. This was cute. It could have been better too. And my back in all teal. So this is a close look at my Earth Month Repurposing Collage Challenge concertina book. Here it is in its concertina mode. I think it was a worthwhile experiment for myself, and I hope it was for you as well. It was fun to play with all the different versions, to respond to the prompts, It's very different from what I do in my regular art practice, and that's what I love about challenges is they take you out of the actual art practice and make you play with something else. And perhaps some of these will show up in my own work somehow. I'm not sure how yet. And I never know for sure. It doesn't show up immediately, but it shows up eventually, or it informs somehow, I should say. Sometimes it doesn't show up, but it just informs. So I hope you can share your concertina book with me as well, or if it's a quilt, whatever it is that you did for the April of 2023 Earth Month Repurposing Challenge. I would love to see it, and feel free to ask me any questions about this. Thank you.